Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. Okay, first of all, before I get started, I need to make sure that my glasses aren't creating a glare on the screen. It looks like they are, so I'm just gonna take them off. No big deal. Fun fact, I do use glasses. I'm nearsighted. But I had some notes on the screen. It's all good though. They're in my head. What's the worst that could happen? Alright, a few weeks ago I mentioned a certain kind of video I wanted to do. Well, this is it. It's just going to be a video log. It's nothing special. There are tons of them out there on the internet, so this is just going to be my shot at it because there are a few topics I think are interesting. I'm going to try discussing one right now. Okay, the topic at hand is Aion dying? The answer to that, at least the short answer, is no. The long answer, well, I'll try to be concise and not boggle it down too much, but basically we need to start from the top, or the bottom, depending on how you look at it. Aion's an MMO, and MMOs cater to a certain kind of player. That being said, Ion's also a grindy MMO because you can't spell Ion without grind. They go hand in hand. But yeah, Ion requires a certain kind of player, and that's not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. It's just very specific, and this is kind of important for at least North America because around here we don't have as much patience and time because time is money and Kina. But Ion exists in at least six regions that I know of. We have Korea, China, Japan, Russia, Europe, well, and America. So at least six regions. And that speaks a lot because that's a lot of people playing. Even if it's in the thousands only, that's still thousands more than zero. So I consider that active. A dying game is something that has either been announced as shutting down or is down to like maybe one server that hardly has anyone on it. It's very specific, and I don't like to use the term dying. I think it's kind of an absolute actually. Just a game is stagnating. That's probably a better word. So, is Ion stagnating? Well, there's a couple of things to consider. First of all, I think the community is the most important thing to look at because without the community, there's no MMO because the community is everything in an MMO. So this comes down to things like player-driven content and how much of that, excuse me, is being done right now. Well, at least on the NA servers, the Battle of Tiamat is happening soon. I think it's next weekend, the 26th. I'll even link it below and maybe have some screens pop up. But the idea is you have a duel situation with another person in a bracket setup, and then it comes down to the finals. And the best part is you don't wait for cooldowns, so hint hint, use your long cooldowns in the first round. But seriously, it is a pretty fun event. I participated in the last one. I don't think I'll participate in this one because I'm probably not going to be here anyway. I don't know. I've been in and out. I haven't played much. I kind of discussed it multiple times in videos, so I don't really need to mention it there. I know it sucks, but maybe I'll at least watch it. And that's another important thing. If you consider yourself an avid PvPer or just want to see the game be active and support it, then either sign up or at least open the stream and talk about it because the most important thing really is that it gets recognized, and this is honestly the biggest event we're going to be having for a while, at least that I know of, that is created by the community because not that much happens anymore, honestly. Like you can also view community things as, say, Jumbo. Oops, I'm shaking my desk. Don't worry, it's not an earthquake. I am in California, but earthquakes aren't that common. But yes, going back to it, he was a guy that created a lot of content. I don't really need to introduce him. If you've at all browsed the forums on the NA side, and even possibly the Euro side, then you'll know he does stuff, or he did stuff, but he's gone now, so it's unfortunate. But that's what I mean when it comes to community stuff. It's either individuals or collectives that create an organization and just do things for the player base that keep them entertained, refreshed, all those words. So in short, there is some activity. It's not a lot, but granted, it's more than none. Okay, I don't know how it is for other servers or regions, but at least on Tiamat, its heyday was, I think, in the 3.0 to 4.0 series. The game just went free to play, or excuse me, truly free. What's the difference? And the server majors that happened with Zekel and Visel. There was a lot of egos and a lot of people in general. So I think that was pretty much the height of its activity. Like, sorry if you play there now. I think it's still doing fine. It's just compared to before, it was quite active. So it's unfortunate if you missed it out, or you missed out on that. But not to say it's bad now. It's just a different kind of thing, I guess, experience. And I think that pretty much wraps it up for everything I wanted to talk about. I'm not trying to make this video log too long. It's just the first one, like I said, and I'm experimenting with it. So give me feedback, what I can improve on, that kind of idea. And definitely discuss below, like what you think about the game, how it's doing activity-wise. If you think it's dying, stagnating, growing, there are a lot of terms, but for what it's worth, I think it's doing just fine. And if you guys like this video or the other stuff I do, then I do other videos as well. And I'm trying to get active again, so just check out my stuff below. Okay, that being said, I'm going to sign off for now. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you soon, and have a nice week, because it's the middle of summer and it's freaking hot, and I don't have AC. So right now I'm gonna start sweating. But seriously, guys, take care. See you.